Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a short body release. So we're going to be using some props to work into the tight muscles in your body so that you can leave feeling opened and not so restrained or tight. For props, I recommend 2 blocks and then 1 therapy ball or lacrosse ball or a tennis ball would work as well. For our first pose, we're going to start with the blocks. So let's line up the blocks, just shoulder width apart, have it the long width. You can either go medium height or tall height. We're going to start by putting the elbows at the tip of the block, like so. Bring the hands to touch and then walk the knees back as you sink the chest closer towards the floor. So this is a bit of shoulder release. Keep the elbows heavy on the blocks and then sink the chest closer towards the floor. Allow the top shoulders to relax, to ease. And if this is okay for you, you can bring the thumbs all the way back until they touch the back of your neck. Breathing well here. Allowing the chest to sink closer towards the mat with every exhale you take. Opening up the upper back, opening up the shoulders. Slowly come back to center. Keep your position. Now replace the elbows with your hands. So the hands will be at the edges of the blocks. You might have to walk the knees back even further. Push the blocks away. They won't move, but the action is forward. And then sink your chest closer towards the floor. So this one with the arms straight. We're getting deeper into your lats, into your shoulders. Allow the body to soften as you stretch in this position. Let the exhales deepen your stretch. And remember, if anything feels too much, you can always ease off and back off. Slowly coming back to center. Walk the knees forward. And then take the blocks out. Okay. Next one, we're going to work more into the chest. So lying flat on your belly. Take the left arm out towards the left. And then from here, you're going to flip over, taking the right leg over your left leg, like so. Rest the left ear on the floor. And if you want more in this twist, you can lean the crown of your head back on the mat. And as you twist more towards the left, you start to open the body and the chest will open even more. This one might be sensitive and tight for most people, for many people. But again, really feel into your body to see how intensely you want to go for today. Deep breathing here. Long breaths in and out. Come back to center. And then switching sides. So bring the right arm out. And then flip the left leg over as you twist. You can bend the left foot, placing the sole of the left foot on the floor. And with the left hand, you can push into the mat to twist the body even more. Only if it's okay for you. Very good. Come back to center. And then push yourself back up. Sitting on your heels. If sitting on your heels is too much for you, you can sit cross-legged. Take both arms up towards the ceiling, palms touch. Now swing the right arm underneath your left. Cross and twist. If this cross is too much for you, the hands can go onto your shoulders. Bring the elbows up towards the ceiling and allow the top shoulders to flow down away from the ears. For this one, you might feel a pull or a stretch at the back of your neck. Just go to your capability for today. Good. Switch, release, both hands touch. Left hand swings under, cross and twist. Bring the elbows up towards the ceiling as the top shoulders flow down away from the ears. Slowly release both arms up. Back of your hands touch. Take the left hand behind your back with the palm facing up. Right arm reaches up, bend the elbow and catch. Now if you can't catch your fingertips, you can hold your shirt or hold whatever you have accessible to you, and then you can pull the strap away. Slowly release both arms up, back of the hands touch, right hand swings back, palm facing up, bend and catch. Allow the top shoulders to release. Hug the upper arms in and stretch the elbows in opposite directions. Slowly release, both arms reach up, both arms come down. Okay, now from here we're going to do a little bit of neck release. So keep looking forward first. Have your hands on the floor. Relax the shoulders and then gently tuck your chin into your chest. So just bending from your neck. Inhale, come back up. Now reach the chin up towards the ceiling, almost like you're drawing a line with your chin. Tilt the head back and look up. Exhale, come back to center. Tuck your chin into your chest, articulating through the neck vertebrae. Inhale, slowly coming up, tilting the head back, drawing a line with your chin. Come back to center. Now take your right ear towards your right shoulder, almost like a side bend in your neck. Feeling the stretch in the left side of your neck. Breathe deeply. Now from here, keep this. Can you turn your chin to face the right shoulder? So this is a different muscle of your neck. Getting into the sides, getting into all the different muscles. Very slowly coming back to center. Switching sides, left ear, left shoulder. Get the side stretch first. So your chin is still facing forward. Now tuck the chin in, bring the chin towards your left shoulder. Very nice, come back to center. Good, and then release everything. Shake the arms out. Okay, now we're going to take two blocks. Place one block at the top of your mat, and then the second block is going to go midway down your mat on the second height. From here, turn around so you're facing away from the blocks. The second block in the middle of your mat is going to go at the base of your shoulder blades, right here. The top block is for your head. So before you come down, I want you to think of coiling your chest forward like a back bend. And then from here, land the shoulder blades on the second block. As you come down, land your head on the first block. Now the height can always be adjusted. So if this is too much for your back, the second block can go down one height. Keep the legs straight. And if this is okay for you, two options for your hands. You can let the hands rest by your side, or you can take your arms over your head. Hold opposite elbows and pull the elbows down towards the floor. So this option with the hands gives a little bit more shoulder opening, shoulder release. Notice how expansive and how open your chest feels. Notice the expansion in the whole body. Breathing deeply. Breathing well. On your next breath, slowly coming back up, using the help of your hands to come off the blocks. And then move the blocks towards the sides, lie flat on your back. Neutralizing the spine in this position before moving on to our next posture. Okay, now bend your knees, place the feet flat on the floor, and then let's do 2 blocks. So 2 blocks, we're going to place it underneath your hips. So you're going to plant your feet into the mat, lift your hips up like a bridge pose, and then send the blocks underneath your hips, making sure that the blocks land on the flat part of your hips, not the butt and not the lower back. So the flat part in between them. Rest the hips on the blocks and then stretch the legs out in front of you. Okay, now if this height is too much for you, take 1 block out and do the same thing. If this pose you're not feeling that much, you can take the top block higher up and then do the same thing, and it'll give you more of a stretch in your hips. You can stay here with the arms or take the arms over your head. Again, holding opposite elbows. Softening the whole body. Allow the hips to peel into the block so you get this opening and this releasing. On your next breath, bend your knees, place the feet flat on the floor, lift your hips, and then slide the blocks out towards the sides. Let the hips release onto the mat, and then stretch the legs straight out in front of you. Softening the whole body, let the whole body rest. And then when you are ready, slowly come back up. Okay, for our last posture, we're going to go into a neck release. So the therapy ball or tennis ball is going to go right at your hairline. So we're going to lie flat. Let the tennis ball or therapy ball rest just at the center of your neck, but a little bit higher up. So like where the hairline is, and then you're going to rest your head on the floor. Now you slightly tuck your chin into your chest so that the ball stays. And if you're not feeling that much here, you can roll side to side to find a spot that feels tender but not too sensational. If you tilt the chin up too much, the ball might slide, so just play around with the pressure. Just play around with your intensity for today. This one can be quite sensitive, so I encourage you to really feel into your own body. You can tip the chin up and down, or you can stay static. This one is especially good for any signs of forward head position when you're looking down on your phone or staring at a laptop screen for a long time. This is just a really nice way to release. Breathing deeply as the muscles in your neck soften. And at any point, if this gets too much for you, you can take the ball out and rest in Shavasana. Slowly, on your next inhale, release the ball. And then on your next exhale, peel the head down to the mat. Resting the head, resting the whole body. 2 deep breaths in. And exhale out. 1 more like this, inhale, all the way beyond the crown of your head. And then exhale all the way out. Starting to bring movement into your fingertips, into your toes. Bend the knees, hug the knees into your chest. And then slowly rolling up into a comfortable seat. Thank you for joining me today for this short little release. I hope your body feels more opened, and I hope to see you soon.